said enough is enough, baby, yeah. Ooh, I said enough is enough, lady, yeah. Ooh, enough is enough, baby, yeah. I done said just enough is enough, enough. Ooh, enough. I was just sitting here thinking about a lot. Typical old me. I was thinking about how people how we need to understand the spiritual. Some people gonna be slow in spirituality, and that's okay. That's okay. It's even good. Like my brother don't know as much about spirituality as I do, but he know a lot about God. He know a lot about business stuff, studio stuff. But some people you just need to know. If they don't know too much about spirituality, you just gotta look over some of the stuff they be doing. But spirituality is so important. I don't even know how religion can even make it without spirituality. It's like some things we got going on, it's not gonna work. It's like that little bridge, whatever y'all got going on, y'all need to resolve that and come together. But that's what the problem's kicking in at. But here's the thing though. Here's the team. Here's the team right here. I seen y'all little format. I seen y'all little drill. I see y'all little platform. I see y'all little simulation. I see y'all maze. I see y'all Hunger Game. It don't make sense. Like you mean to tell me spirituality, religion can work together? Gang members, hospital, lawyer, judges, the law system, the justice system. All y'all can work together. Corporation, y'all can work together on trapping somebody. Y'all can work together on I've seen these kind of people work together on sacrificing somebody. You know, not all of them, but it's a few of them. Cause in my situation, it really, I think, resonated through churches. And so when I 333, when I realized that and I started reevaluating, researching myself secretly, when I was dealing with the drug, really that's what I was doing anyway, trying to get to the nitty gritty of everything, see what's really going on. And I seen all these people working together. On the surface, these are good people. These people are really good people, like really, really good people. But underneath it all, they were dark and sinister. Synagogues of Satan. I'm telling y'all, man. I seen so much in this situation. Even when I ain't stuck no more, I'm still gonna move real slow. I got a gift out of this situation. What old people typically you only get when you get old, and what you see in your grandparent. I see what they see. Like you can't explain it though. I see what they see. You just can't explain it. That's like when I had that near-death experience. When I had my near-death experience, my grandma was dying. And something happened right there. Something happened right there. And some energy got swapped up real bad. Not in no bad way. God did it. It was like God did it. And that's when I noticed my grandparents must have been reapers or something. And I really feel like my pop and his secret wife is my grandparents. Because I had a conversation, when I had that near-death experience, we was talking about how I was going to be alone for a while. Well, I was going to have God, but I was going to be alone. And we was talking about how what I was gonna do. Cause my timeline off. Every girl that I could be with, possibly be with, they, timeline off. So it's like I gotta wait on that next train. And my grandparents was like, well, I'm gonna come back down now. Like they can do this. Like that's that unfair, super incredible, extreme lucky gene. And I think only Reapers got that gene. So it's like, from what I seen in this situation, let's say two parties, I'm just using this as an example. Let's say two parties sinning a lot. Let's say somebody sold their soul. Let's say a lot is going on in the area, right? And what I seen was, it's like the heavens crack open. It's like hell crack open or something, a spiritual crack open. And I see these powerful deities come and take over it's like this is nothing but a program. So it's like a safeguard. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's say there's a woman and a man and they causing a lot of problems. Just a lot, they just wide open. Well, okay, they quota done. They card pulled, they don't know it, they don't borrow time. Well, it seemed like this is what it seemed like. It seemed like I saw a Reaper get in the woman and a Reaper get in the man. But they'll get on your nerve though. But the reason why they get on your nerve, because it's like, okay, now the devil is here now, because the devil is here to kill, steal, and destroy, and clean up. So it's like the devil gonna be doing all this thing. So you got the devil going around wreaking havoc. Okay, but what people don't realize is that when you wreak havoc, you start to come around to a certain energy. You start to build up this in a certain area. That's what it's all supposed to be that way. If you notice it, if you can see energy like I do, I'm gonna say I do. Well, you'll notice that the Reapers, the devil, and Satan, all of them around each other. So you get to watch them move around. So it's like Satan will tell the devil, get this person, get these people, gather them up. And it's like they're gathering up and they all come together. And it's like what they don't know is the head of it all is Reapers. And the Reapers got them, take them whether to or from, maybe well. So it's like they are programmed, the devil programmed them, or Satan, I get them two mixed up, but they both work hand in hand, program them to keep on screwing up in the same department. And they make sure it's just these group of people. And they make sure they just keep being attacked. So in my case, let's say God with me, he said, just stay right here. And only sin, like I said, I can count one sin that I do. And it was just necessary at the moment test that I had to take, which thankfully they kept sabotaging. I'm gonna just be real. And I could have stopped that test a month ago or 2 months ago or something like that. Because God was like, you already got everything. You don't worry about it. Cause somebody snapped my card, holding on it. Like how do I know this stuff? Like somebody snapped my card that go to my spring, and and they were messing with my base and my root chakra. And somebody was holding on it like so long, it snapped. So let's say I did get credit for whatever that game was, I wouldn't have noticed it. All right, now let's look at my grandparents, which is let's say their grandparents, which is the Reaper. Well, they playing too much. Playing too much. But like I said, when I had a near-death experience, this was all said to me. I just never told this part because it sounds so extreme. But when you listen to this part, you're gonna know it go with everything else I said. And it was like it was a few, and when they brought me back, it was a few energies that came back with me. I'm just not gonna say. I know Ra and Anubis was one of them, but it was a few energies that came back. Also, God, G, it was a few energies, a lot of energies, and it was like this was just through the near-death thing. I just figured it must have been like a death process or something. But I'm starting to realize these energies stayed here. They stayed here. And that explained the peace. What y'all saw was suffering was really peace. You couldn't come in that energy anyway. And those of you who did come in that energy, it turned y'all out. Y'all turned into wrecked cars. And I told y'all were gonna do that. You gotta be powerful walking in this energy. You gotta be straight up with yourself. You gotta be straight up with God. You gotta be straight up with yourself. So when we had this talk, hold on. When we had this talk, they were just telling me, you gonna be by yourself this long, so we want to come back. It was like they like to come back here. It's something about the spiritual side liking to come back here. We want to come back. That's why they react. That's why they deal with it. They can do it anything they want to. Ain't nothing you can do about it. That's why I was telling folks to leave that flame alone. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Because that's how I really truly feel. I feel like they're my grandparents. I don't feel like the original them, they already done went on to the other place or something. I feel like the person that's in my pop and the person that's in my pop's secret wife is my grandparents. And that's why nobody can do nothing. Ain't no mountain can do nothing. Can't nobody do nothing. It's like whoever did it sounded off an alarm. And it's like the dead started screaming a song. It's some kind of alarm that goes off. Even the wealthy knows it. And when this alarm goes off, it's over. Something is good to eat. Like I say, like people used to tell me back in the day, if somebody could tell you how to sell your soul to the devil, they know God real too. And it's like, let's just give you an example. Let's say somebody been robbing people for their inheritance for a limited time. Well, the next group of people that's up to get their inheritance could be Jesus, could be the Reaper, it could be any of these people we always hear about in the teach about on YouTube and everywhere else. Like, it could be any of these entities or deity. Well, if you mess around and rob one of them, I think it sounds an alarm. It could be God vessel itself, and it sounds off an alarm, and everything just shut down. That's what I feel. That's the way I feel about it. But I was just listening to this girl. That girl got me puzzled. I don't know. It ain't just her. It's a few females. Well, they ain't all female. They like, it's the celebrities, really. Saying they just got anybody saying anything. Everybody, let's just chill, man. Some of y'all probably rich and big. Listen, y'all. Don't think because some of y'all probably retired. Don't think because the energy shifted, it got anything to do with the new people talking. Y'all just got moved out the way. Even when you was in your celebrity thing, there was an energy shifted right there. The hand, I call it the hand or something. It might not even been the hand, but it's like that was a whole nother energy. You gotta imagine the sky on the earth being taken off and replaced. That was in that energy. You was a celebrity, you was in that energy. Everybody was like, oh yeah, love you. Trust me, you could take all these new people off social media. You could take all these new people off social media, and then you can get out there and think you finna be, no, they're gonna treat you the same because you're a retired celebrity. I don't know if you retired now, I'm just saying, these to the celebrity that keep saying, the ones I see is celebrities saying, But y'all in your retiring state or going in your retired state or retired. Listen, the energy is shifting. It's time for you to move out the way and let everybody else have a turn. That's what it is. So if you get rid of all these people and you, let's say you retire, people still gonna treat you the same. Cause God shifted the energy. That make you feel bad. I know how you feel bad, bro. Cause you feel like you was doing this, and you felt like almost like you were God. And it ain't like that, bro. It's just you getting your credit for that energy. This ain't nothing but a program. I'm telling y'all, this is a program. You in the celebrity status, you moving up in celebrity status. Okay, we're gonna rank you up in your energetic field, in your frequency, in the celebrity status, in the celebrity status quo right here. We're gonna put you in this area of energy and a frequency. That don't mean everybody in the world care about you like that. It just means that area of energy and that frequency care about you like that. And that's because something is turned on to acknowledge you. Now you in the light now, you doing your thing now, you doing good, you in the light now. All right, now you retire, you gonna descend out of that frequency. Really, you finna ascend out of it, but you keep acting like you descending out of it. Either way, that what everybody wanting to see you, all that, and you gotta understand, God is He changing the frequency on you. He changing the frequency on you, so you can move on with your life. Quit trying to live in a frequency that you done graduated out of. Cause that's been rubbing me the wrong way. I've been hearing it for weeks in my head. I've heard it like months ago, if not a couple years ago. But it still rubbed me the wrong way. Then somebody triggered it last night. I heard somebody else say that saying, stop, y'all. Stop. Y'all ain't like y'all know what's going on, bro. Y'all, first and foremost, understand this. You just celebrities. It's real life out here. You just celebrities. You act people real lives. You play out people real lives. Now, I ain't saying you ain't no high priest. I ain't saying you know high priest. I ain't saying none of that. That ain't what I'm talking about. So don't have a selective hearing and think I'm belittling you. I'm trying to correct your energy. You act what people actually live. This is real around here. We got every right to talk about our realness as you do your fakeness. Because you can't evolve with fakeness. Because somebody gonna always tell you that's just a movie though. So just get over yourself, please, if y'all don't mind. Move out the way and let everybody else have their turn, man. Y'all got it already. Be old, act old, embrace wisdom. And when the young come to you with questions and information, they will, as soon as you learn your place. And then you can be, yeah, well, this is what's going on, if you want to share it with them. If you want to give it to them in a parable so they can learn it themselves, whatever. But, anyway, that throw me off. I had to get that. I wanted to get that. I'm so sick of that. Y'all been saying that same old thing. Don't be stuck. I'm going to tell you, repetition and cycles, you can also see with your mouth. You can notice it with your mouth. You can notice it with your music. If you rapping the same stuff, singing the same stuff, repetition and cycles, you'll notice it with your mouth. Y'all been saying the same thing. If it wasn't about Diddy, now it's about who's saying something on social media. It ain't none of your business. If you don't like it, turn the channel. If you don't like it, turn the channel. We out here trying to figure out, there's some real stuff going on out here, and everybody trying to figure it out. If you so rich and you so comfortable that you don't know what's going on, then that's your problem. That's one thing I know, money will make you and money can break you. If money distract you and take you too far away from nature, the natural habitat of life, you will screw yourself. So y'all calm down, chill, man. You done lived your life. Get out the way already. But anyway, now what else was I saying? I can feel them, girl. I got so many female friends, y'all. Y'all getting on my nerves a little bit. Y'all try to hide your energy, now they try to hide their energy. Push it down, push it back. You can't hide no energy. Well, you can, but you ain't going nowhere. That's why I'm glad I tapped into 14 females in all, I think. I'm glad I didn't tap into nobody else. Cause y'all ain't going nowhere. I don't care if you done moved on, whatever, y'all ain't going nowhere. I'm glad I didn't tap into nobody else. I know somebody, they said it was somebody tapped into 30 women. Good God almighty, I feel for you. No, 14 enough. 14 enough. I was wanting to stop at 13. And then they all drugged me. They all had these little games they were playing with, this little rub, this little test, this and that, and this and that. No, we grown at the end of the day. I mean, the test probably was important, and it's supposed to be done at a certain window of time, and it's supposed to be properly done, and it's supposed to be properly finished, but they voided the contract with all the sabotaging. So it's like, I think God came to me, he was like, you got everything, you know what? You can leave that alone. You can leave it alone. Cause you gotta understand something, y'all got somebody, y'all see somebody like me, you think I ain't got no muscle, but I keep telling y'all, this was all part of the plan. God itself, when I had the near-death experience, the angel said, everybody got somebody but Tat, what he gonna do? God itself said, I'm gonna be with Tat. God itself telling me this stuff and told me I ain't gotta do your little tests. So when you sabotage the test with me, God is looking at you. Y'all be setting up stuff, so let's go ahead and kill him. I can hear you in Astra. Let's do witches and warlock. Let's go ahead and kill him. Let's go ahead and take this. And then I can hear my father saying, take who? Take nothing. And clean y'all up. I'm trying to tell y'all better just look at myself. This is what I want everybody to do. Start back believing again, looking at my situation. Because no matter what y'all done took, no matter what y'all done to me, and everything that y'all been doing to me and still doing to me, for some apparent reason, I'm still looking better than you. So at this point, quit embarrassing yourself. It's bad when you can take everything from somebody and make them look physically like they're a slap bomb, but a bomb look better than you. Cause that physical, materialistic stuff ain't the fruit on nobody's tree. Y'all send these entities, y'all send this stuff to me, and I can feel God take over, and they be scared to death. It was one energy around me attacking me. They ain't really attacking me, they just playing games, trying to enjoy each other's company while they around, whatever they got going on. But I heard them talk to God and say, give us a little bit longer, because they too busy having fun. You know what I'm saying? I heard them ask God that. I heard the Reaper ask God that. So I don't know what y'all, and then that's another thing y'all have to do. They just talk to any other body. Some of these people are chosen. Did y'all know? And do y'all know that it's a list somewhere? I don't know. I ain't seen it, but I know it exists that tells people about chosen, when the chosen gonna be here, and what the chosen ones are like, how they move and how they talk. Well, some of us foresee that by far. Some of us been doing that since we were kids, babies. So you out here trying to talk about chosen one, cursing yourself, looking like somebody on Star Trek with a suit on like Star Trek, and saying who should say what and who shouldn't say nothing. Okay. Sometimes you get so much money, it'll make you or break you. I done seen money make people look foolish, and I done seen money make people look good, and I done seen money make people look bad. You take your pick.